Hi guys, it's Gareth here, aka Rookie, and welcome to my Friday vlog. Wahee! So, I'm actually re-recording this because I just uploaded this video to YouTube and there was no audio, and I realised that my mic, for some reason, it was set to record from the internal mic that's with the laptop, and that's actually broken. I broke the software on that by what I was doing to clear up storage space. I think, well, I don't need that because I got this, which I'm going to use, or those, so basically, I'm going to have to re-record this whole vlog again, which is, So yeah, so going on with that problem, I had trouble on Saturday uploading a video. Basically, it's the first time I've had real major troubles. Basically, I recorded a video, basically, which was a Hearthstone video, which was requested. Yeah, I'm doing Hearthstone videos again, guys. I basically uploaded that video and you only get to 50% and it would just wouldn't upload, so I put another video which you guys saw on Saturday. So I did that. That video then went out on Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. And so basically that video is done, and if you want me to do more videos, guys, like that, just let me know and I will. Also, what's talking about YouTube is I got my first dislike. Yes, which means people at least care about my videos enough to actually dislike. Yeah, sounds really morbid, but yeah. Also, something else I could talk about. I was tweeting with someone on Saturday night. Basically, I had a few drinks, and basically this person was talking about what I call their darkness. And they couldn't understand why they'd done certain things in the past because obviously they're no longer in that darkness. I talked about them. I talked about my darkness. I don't really talk about my darkness. Basically, the only time I really do talk about it is when I go and see the counsellor, which I'm not actually doing anymore. Because basically, those of you who have seen some video, I had a mental health check, was it a few weeks ago, and basically now I'm waiting for an appointment to see a psychologist. Whether that psychologist is a permanent thing or whether that's just this one session after this assessment, I don't actually know. That's not been really explained to me. So the great thing about the NHS is you get all this for free, but then the bad thing is that you wait for bloody ever for it to happen. So I'm waiting for a letter to come through to tell me when I have an appointment, but I haven't had a letter yet, so I'm just going to have to be waiting on that. Yeah. So I trimmed my beard, for those of you who don't know. It's a very nice beard. I like my beard, but I had to shave it off. Basically, I'd had quite a few comments about my scruffiness at work. Basically, so I had to trim back so I look presentable at work again. I've had another like 4 weeks. I could have actually got it to a state when it had been long, but nice and tamed. But yeah, I just didn't have the luxury of that time anymore because of basically the comments at work. I mean, I've played off work. So yeah, when I went to that meeting last week, oh yeah, I look like a hobo in a suit, yeah. But basically, actually, that was me just lying through my teeth. Basically, I shaved because of the comments people made, which really pissed me off. But some of them did it right. I'm meant to be presentable at work. Sorry, I'm playing with the mic now. Do apologise. Right, I've also had a dodgy tummy this week. It's all right now, but like I thought, that's feeling really bad. But I'm all right now. I'm eating crap again, so that means I must be right. We just shouldn't really eat crap. Should eat proper food, Gareth. So this week I had a gig dilemma. Basically, there were 2 gigs in Southampton. Basically, a 1 gig, the Hype Theory were playing, which I really want to see again. I basically only see them do an acoustic, but I wouldn't see them do a proper gig. So they were playing in Southampton on Thursday, and the second gig, Signals and Foes were playing. So I had to choose between those 2 gigs, and I couldn't really decide. And basically, I came to the conclusion I should go and see Foes and Signals because they are my local bands, and if you don't have any local bands, then you don't have your local music venues, then you don't have any other bands coming. So in my mind, I decided I'll go and support the local bands. So that's what I did. I mean, they're great bands, great. There are other bands playing there, but I won't go into that because basically that is on another vlog which you'll get on Saturday, which is my review, which I'm editing on that screen now. So yeah, I'm also getting some DMs from bands now as well. Basically, you get those auto tweets, which I used to have an auto tweet as well, which I got rid of because I started getting followed by lots of people in groups, and then I basically was spamming people's timelines. Like, I don't be spamming people, so I just took away the auto tweet, but to new followers. So yeah, so basically these bands follow me, and some of them are asking me to go and see a gig. And I was like, oh, yeah, some of these bands are absolutely atrocious. Some of them are really good. Some of them are too far away for me to go and see, like without actually, hearing a lot more of their music and being a fan of their music. I mean, yes, I travel all the way up to Scotland to see Alter Sky. Yes, I'll travel to Manchester to see Def FM. I used to travel to Derby, Nottingham, wherever to see Follow You Home. But I don't do that for bands I don't really have a passion to go and see. I will go and see a lot of bands all around the country, don't get me wrong, but I won't go and see a band I've not really heard that much of. Um, so yeah, but some of these bands are really good and I like to go and see them, but their dates clash with other things I'm doing, such as the Alter Sky gig tour, they're not weekends, I don't have any holiday days left to take, so I can't go and see them. There's other things like that, but yeah, it's strange I'm getting requests from bands now to come and see them. I don't know whether this is a new marketing tactic that's recently come in, that bands are doing this now. They're DMing people and saying, oh yeah, come down to our gig, blah 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 blah. But yeah, I don't know, but it's kind of got quite a lot of them this week. So just going to talk about my work for a bit. Basically, this week as part of my LDP, which is a learning development plan, if you guys don't know, and you all should have one at work. Basically, it's a thing that helps you basically get all the skills that you need, all the training that you need for the current job you're doing, and then for the next job up on the rung. So you might think, oh, that doesn't apply to my job because my job's just a basic job. Actually, it does. I mean, I used to work in a chain of pub restaurants which had this scheme, but the problem is the managers don't generally talk about it because they have such a huge turnover of staff that they don't generally bother about it. But if you know about it, you can get it, because this chain of pubs I was at, basically they have this booklet that they give you when you first started. And basically, if you filled in that booklet and it's all correct, basically you actually got a pay rise. Just by filling in a simple form, and it's something you can actually sit down and do in 2 hours. So your first day of work, you could sit down, take that home with you, fill it in, and come back the next day, and you could have a pay rise straight away. It's like, but managers don't say that. Of course, they're not going to tell you that. But then you get the next book for the next stage, which is effectively a step-by-step learning development plan. So yeah, so I did mine. Basically, it came up with my 5 top strengths. One of them to start off with I wasn't really happy with, but it's now I'm kind of basically my top 5 were achiever, analytical, oh god, I can't remember them now. Analytical, I can't remember them all now. But there's one of them which was individualization, which I didn't agree with, but now I actually do. Now I've read more about what that is. But basically 3 of my 5 strengths actually fall in the same category. Basically on the leadership table, which is strategic thinker, which is kind of me, I think. So basically my leadership style is strategic thinking rather than the other ones, which are, I can actually look this up on my phone. So because I'm basically trying to spell something I don't know much about, which is never a good thing to do. Right, okay, the leadership table are executing, influencing, relationship building, strategic thinking. I fall in the strategic thinking. Relationship builder, I'm probably never going to fall on that one because I don't have the people skills because of my anxiety and stuff. Influencing, I have one in there, which is the individualization, and the executing, which is where my what's it called? My achieving, the rest of them all fall in strategic thinking, which is where I need to build my strengths in if I want to get promoted. And on that, I've realised I've been doing the same job, not in the same company, but same job now for 9 years. So it's no longer technically a job, it's now a career. I realised it this week and it was like, oh my god. So yeah, so I'm stuck now basically doing this for the rest of my life. This is my career. So yeah, so I better try to move myself up the rungs of the ladder. For those of you who don't know what I do, I won't go too much into it, but I'm an estimator, basically in the construction industry. So basically I price work and the company wins work on the bids that I submit. That's basically the gist of what I do. So yeah. This is the next thing because I have to read my notes now. The band wall has changed. As you can see, I've added Def FM poster. Great band, you should guys check them out if you can. I'll put a link in the description below for you guys. There's Alter Sky, Follow You Home, the sticker from there you go, Stitch Up. The little lovely note that Maya from Forever Still sent me. You should check them out as well, guys. and then a drumstick from Foes. That's Fall of Every Seagull, by the way, not Foes as in the band Foes that I talk about all the time, but Fall of Every Seagull. So that's another band you should go and check out as well. Actually, check out all those bands on the wall; they're great. Yeah, so yeah, a lot of people kind of start calling me weird, which is me really, I suppose. Yeah, so let's stop talking about work and stuff like that. So yeah, so I went to the gig yesterday, which was a great gig. Also, I ran into Preston Miko there, who are another band I really like. They're actually in Southampton because they're recording an EP slash record. I don't know if it's just 4 songs where they're doing an actual album. But yes, but I was talking to them, they say, oh, they're touring. I was like, oh yes, I could go and see them. So they couldn't remember the dates of where and when they were playing, but they knew they were playing November. I checked when I got home when it was. Basically, they're touring the same time as Alter Sky, and I'm following Alter Sky in their tour in November, so I won't be able to see them. It's so fecked up. Yeah, so another thing on that that night, because it's mainly a student drinking place, I was drinking like a student. Though I could drink like a student, I can't recover like a student, or like I used to do it as a student. So I'm actually still hungover now. It's really bad, so I'm going to go and have a hair of the dog once I finish recording this video, and basically so I can just recover. Anyway guys, I hope you liked this video. Tell me below if you did like it. And as always, have fun.